All right, everyone, here we go with an energetic weather update. I like doing these on Mondays. I don't think this energy has I don't always do it on Mondays. I try, but I don't think this energy has reached all of you yet. All right? It's coming in with Scorpio season a little bit. So it's sort of flowing in as part of it. Sort of like think of a river, right? And you're downstream and somebody upstream took a dump in it. And it's going to take that dump a little while, that little turd a while, but eventually the little turd goes by you. I don't think the little turd has reached us yet. It's not that big of a turd. It's fine. It's actually quite an edible turd, right? Maybe they ate at Burger King or something. I don't know. This is the surface energy. All right, this is what we're going to talk about right now. And there's probably a lot to talk about with Scorpio season coming, and we'll probably talk about it throughout the week. But right now, this is what you need to know. And if it hasn't hit you yet, it's near future influence. On the surface, just on the surface energy, Knight of Pentacles crossed by the Seven of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. Let's just talk about those three first. The energy right now may feel deceptively slow. It may feel deceptively slow. Okay? This is the second slowest energy. This is the slowest energy. And sandwiched in between it is bullshit. All right? It's not. It's actually going very fast. And if you think about it, I gave you an example of a river, right? There's a lot of people every year that drown in rivers because it looks slow on the surface. Oh, that's no big deal. I can cross that. They're not accounting for the undertow, the undercurrent, right? Happens at the ocean a lot too, right? Riptides and shit like that. Here we go. This is kind of what's going on right now. It seems on the surface that things are moving slow. It seems that you make plans, right, and they fall out. They don't happen. What the fuck's going on? It's Scorpio season coming in. Things are supposed to be great. It is a little bit. Scorpio season is about depth, digging deep, figuring out who you are and where you're going. It's a very, very deep water sign. Okay? May not be the cardinal water sign energy, but they're deep. I mean, deeper than Cancerians dare go, believe it or not. Alright? So Scorpio, relationships with Scorpios aren't for everyone. For me personally, I think it's great. I love them. But at the end of the day here, may seem on the surface things you're trying to do don't happen. But you've got to go deeper than that. It's a Queen of Wands right there. That's superficial energy. That's just on the surface. We're moving into Scorpio season here. There's something big brewing underneath the surface. All right? It's just something big. Take whichever analogy you want that I gave. Right? But there's a big undertow, undercurrent. On the surface, it seems like things are going slow. I'm not sure this, like I said, that big. When I say big, look, I didn't even know that was there. It's the Death card fueling that Ten of Pentacles. All right? Something's happening. And by the way, I will say, because I've experienced this energy before in my life, so I'll just share some life experience with you. When these plans you make that seem like they fail, yeah, they're failing to protect you. There's a lot of protection energy here. I get it around that. There's a lot of it here. All right, so it's okay. Just let it go. Right? Put your faith in the hands of the energy around you in this energy for sure. All right. Also, for some of you, they don't actually fail. They come back later in a better form. The opportunity returns in better energy. Okay? So keep that in mind too. So try not to get too bummed about that Ten of Swords there. But yeah, deceptively slow. I don't think this energy has reached everybody yet. Like I said, it's coming like a turd in the water with, and it's not that bad of an energy. I suppose I could say they poured blue dye in the water. Okay? They poured some dye in the water and it's coming through. It's coming in with Scorpio season. All right? And it'll probably, I think it's going to last. I think this energy I'm pulling on right now will last and continue to affect people through Sagittarius season. I do. I mean, it's just a guess. I don't like guessing. But it feels like it stretches out. I'm giving an analogy of, well, we'll use my dye in the water. It's much nicer. Of dye in the water. It tends to stretch out as the river pulls it, right? So you might get some carryover. All right? All right. Anyway, let's see where we go. Let's pull a reading. Let's do it. If it has reached you, if things are feeling slow and shit like that, it's happening for a reason. Now you know why. All right? And if you're like, Steve, man, things seem like they're going really fast for me, well, then it hasn't reached you yet, has it? All right? It will. It'll get to you. Don't worry. Let's see where we're at here. Come on. Give me something. Give me something to believe in here, universe. Yeah, see? What did I ask for? I asked for something to believe in. You could believe in the Three of Wands, let me tell you. That's nice. It's the environmental energy around the base energy, which is the center card that I'm going to pull. It's 3 wands. You know, again, don't worry. Everything will work out. If it doesn't work out, it's prepping you for something better. Things are going slow. Maybe, I'm not sure why. It's It's all happening for a reason. I'm not sure why that deceptive energy. There's usually a reason the Seven of Swords is in the environmental energy. All right? Probably so you notice something you might have missed, that you might have glazed over. Sometimes that's possible. All right? Sometimes it's there to teach you something. I don't know. But that Three of Wands is very encouraging. King of Pentacles, I like that. Six of Swords, I like that. What's red with the King of Pentacles? Page of Swords. Yeah, what's fueling here? Let's just take a look. The King of Wands. There you go. This is kind of separate from the pre-shuffle. The pre-shuffle is one message about the energy. There's something, you've got some kind of chance encounter that's coming with somebody, okay? It's somebody that you may have misjudged, all right? Look, it's where the energy is taking you. It's probably why things are feeling slow to you. So you slow down and you notice some things. It's kind of like what I said. I'm just telling you, I'm paraphrasing the energy that's here. You have a chance encounter, a happenstance, pure, just chance, just whatever. You probably, because of something, it could be in a place you would normally go. It might be outside your work, or it could just be you make a last minute decision to go somewhere and that person happens to be there. I don't know. It can be a chance encounter on the internet. I don't know. But you have a chance encounter with somebody. It's represented by this King of Wands. Somebody you may, I'm not saying this is your runner. I'm not. It's just an energy of somebody that you might have misjudged in the past. The universe is asking you to slow down and take another look. They actually a pretty quality person. Okay? That's all. That's the easiest way for me to translate this base energy. Now we're going to clarify some shit. Okay? We will. Let's first, because this ties a little bit, this Six of Swords ties a little bit to the pre-shuffle. And again, usually what I say while I'm shuffling the cards, I read energy. I'm riffing on the energy. I'm giving you stuff. I always say I read the energy first, then I pull the cards. What I was saying about why the Seven of Swords might be up in the pre-shuffle, why the energy may seem slow, is so that you slow down, so you don't miss something. A lot of times, you miss the happenstance events, chance encounters. We end up being two ships that pass in the night because we're too rushing around, too busy focused on other things, right? Most people are horribly unaware of their surroundings. It's why they get taken advantage of a lot. It's why, it's why they get into car accidents a lot. A lot of people are horribly unaware of their surroundings. They think I can text and drive at the same time. You can't. You can't. People have terrible peripheral vision anyway. Right? You can't multitask. It's been proved in science experiment after science experiments. Our brain is hardwired to be terrible at multitasking. It is. But people still insist on doing it, right? Anyway. Six of Swords. So it's probably to slow you down. Why is this here? I want to find out more about this. Why is this important? This will tell me why it's important. Whatever. Yeah, it's important. Just some kind of victory. It's going slow. It's crossed by the Six of Wands. So things are going slow so that we have success, so that we do have this new beginning or this chance encounter, this opportunity, right? This run-in. It's some kind of it's a big deal to the energy. It's a big deal to the energy. It might be, the Hierophant. This is a huge deal. Why is the Hierophant here? It's something that affects you for the long term. I don't understand it. Why is this King of Wands, whoever it is, right? Oh my God, is that the fucking World? Oh, fuck me. Oh my God, that's the most powerful card I could pull. I got a Hierophant and an Ace of Swords. Okay, this is different for all of you, but this would be, this is huge. This is an energy that says something, or something happens because of this chance encounter that changes things, that points you in a new direction, that allows you to move on from something, maybe something you didn't even know you needed to move on from. I think this is someone, no, it doesn't have to be someone you know. In fact, for a lot of you, it's someone you don't know. It's just someone you maybe get to talking to in line at the grocery store or something like that. It's some kind of chance encounter. And they say that, people say the darndest things, Sometimes it's just one thing. I always tell you with these readings, sometimes it's just one thing I say that might affect you. It has nothing to do with the reading. Maybe it's part of one of my analogies or something like that. Whatever it is. This energy says something to you that triggers something inside you, and you figure something out. Something that's been plaguing you for a long time. You fucking figure it out. And I say that felt very intentional on the universe's part. I said that about the pre-shuffle. I did rewind. And it's not. We can't put that kind of hocus pocus on. But the energy is giving the illusion that it's going slow for a reason. I know. It's so that this happens, so that you notice this, so that you pay attention when this person's talking to you. You're not fudging on your phone. If somebody in line at the grocery store, for example, tries to get your attention, listen to them. There's something about it. You're getting this energy reading for a reason. You need to listen to them, because you might be inclined to just keep fucking around with your phone. Oh, I got 3 followers on Twitter. I need to talk to them. No, you don't. Take it easy there, influencer. Chill. All right? Look up. This person's got something to say. It's very important. It doesn't say they're a soulmate or anything like that. It could be somebody you know, but I think for most of you it's not. And the world kind of tells me that. It's an important stranger. Okay? It's sort of the way the energy reads. That's how I classify it. That's my own little vernacular from reading energy over the years. Okay? Okay. All right, so this seems to be a separate issue on some level. I'm going to set that aside. I'm just going to see what we're talking about the King of Pentacles here. Why is this here? Some kind of stabilizing energy. Right? I don't know. It allows you, if I'm to include this energy with the King of Pentacles, whatever the energy is doing right now, it's why the 10 of Pentacles and the Death card came up together in the pre-shuffle. Whatever the energy is doing right now, let's say this little thing that this person says to you, whatever it is, it's allowing you to see something that you once saw as big as not being such a big deal. Okay? And a lot of times that's important. We make a big deal. People make a big deal out of the stupidest shit. They do. They're crazy. That's why we got, you see them all over the internet, right? You see videos on them. The kids like to call them Karens these days, right? Karen, I don't know what they call the guys. Everybody switches it up. It's Kens or Larrys or what, I don't know. Who cares? Y'all know what a Karen is, right? Karens are just people that make a big deal out of little shit and run with it and go fucking crazy, right? I need to see a manager right now. I need it right now. Ma'am, just take your fucking socks and leave. No. Big deal out of nothing, right? And they do it because they don't have a life. They don't have anything else going on. Their whole little world is so low vibration that they're just trapped. It's like being stuck in a little room that's like 4 feet by 4 feet, right? Just a little room like that. One, for my metric people, about a little bit more than 1 square meter. Just a little bit, just a little tiny room, and you just go around and keep having to get stuck in there, talking to yourself, dealing with yourself, and eventually you talk yourself into all kinds of crazy shit. So people do that. So this is something, I'm not saying you're a Karen, I'm just giving an example, but this is something that you thought was once a big deal that isn't. All right? You realize it isn't because of what this energy says. All right? All right. Now, I've been shuffling on this King of Pentacles. I've already told you what it means in relation to that. I want to see what else it means. Yeah. It's just saying the same thing. I already read the energy. I riffed on it. Fine. It's 8 of Cups crossing the King of Pentacles. Something you once saw is a big fucking deal. BFD. Right? You walk away from. Right? You just walk away from it. It's fine. You're perfectly fine too. You see it now as small. Yeah, there's more to that energy, but we're going, yeah, the 2 of Pentacles. You held on to it for a long time. I don't know, maybe you did. Why is the 2 of Pentacles here? The 6 of Wands. You get victory over it, right? Why is this here? We replace it with that card. You get victory over it, you walk away from it, you see that it's not that big a deal, okay? It's the easiest way for me to show you how the energy flows. I'm going to pull this, it's separate. I'm going to see what this is, separate from what I've said, okay? It does have another energy attached to it. Page of Swords. Why is it here? All right. Why is it here? What's going on? This is kind of an interesting energy. It's going to be an interesting Scorpio season, I think. I think it is. I like energies like this, but I definitely think you're getting the reading, so you slow down a little bit and become more aware of your surroundings during Scorpio season. That's the advice I'll give you. Okay? Become more aware of your surroundings. It's important. People aren't. It's crazy. They're off in their own little la-la lands, walking around. No idea what's going on. It's terrible. I have to put up blocks when I go places like grocery stores or anything like that. The people are so vapid. Most people. That's why I tell you, don't be like most people. Most people are fucking vapid consumers, I call them. Fucking idiots. At the end of the day, and some people, sometimes I say that on these videos and people get offended. What, I mean, why are you getting offended? If you're here watching one of these readings, you're probably not like most people. Most people don't watch tarot readings on YouTube or think. Most people think tarot's ridiculous. It's silly, all this psychic energy reading, whatever nonsense, right? That's why we don't get 30 or 40 million views on these videos. Yet some girl melts the lipsticks together from fucking Payless. We'll get, oh, some fucking shit Dollar General or whatever will get 30 million views, right? Well, you know, it is what it is. You know, so you're already not most people by coming here in the first place. So don't get offended when I say most people are idiots. They fucking are. Have you ever watched a game show, for God's sake? Holy crap. I can't watch them anymore because I just throw shit at the damn TV. You idiot. It's pie. The answer is pie. What the fuck? All right, Page of Swords. Crossed by the Queen of Swords. I don't want to open my mouth yet. Yeah, there's that King of Wands again. I knew it had something. I was going to say, oh, and it looked so cool if I did. It has something to do with this character here. It's still tied to this. Now, there's a concept. This character here, this person, says something, allows you to see that something you once thought was a big deal is actually a small deal. That's the concept. But there's something directly related to this person as a person. Because there they are showing up as a person that you're going to think about. Okay, I don't know what it is. You know, maybe, I have no idea. Maybe they got blonde hair and you're usually not into blondes and you're like, why am I attracted to that person? I don't usually like, you know, I don't know. This person is not just causing you to look at one issue, it's causing you to look at yourself a little bit. Or giving you pause for thought here. God, definitely something to think about. What's going on top? Yeah, look, it's a tower. This energy, really causing you to want to make some changes to yourself beyond this, okay? Beyond this, make some big changes, all right? Wow. I mean, you run into somebody, right, that you have a very, what seems like a nonsense, superficial conversation with, right, that turns out to be really important, really something that makes you look at yourself. Why is the tower here? The moon, yeah. Again, bringing stuff up. It brings stuff back that has been dormant for a long time. Things that maybe you've been afraid to bring back. You bring back, you try something. Maybe it's a hobby or a career choice that you once put down that you now pick up again and try again. Well, I give it a shot. Why not? I don't know. But I can tell you the energy right now is deceptively slow, or it will be. Again, I don't think all of you have caught up to it. It's deceptively slow. It's that way for a reason. All right, it'll seem like at times that things you try to do don't work out. Actually, under the surface, there's a lot more going on than what you realize. All right, it's all supposed to slow you down a little bit so that you don't miss something very important here. A conversation with somebody. Somebody that you run into, I think it's probably somebody you don't know. Whatever the case, it's extremely important. All right, however it plays out. So, my God, just let the energy play out how it's going to play out. You know, I've never had an energy weather update that's drifted into a 3 quick cards with me as fast as this one has. But everything seems to have, and that's why I said this in the beginning of the reading when I was reading the pre-shuffle. It seems to be intentional. There seems to be a real purpose for everything happening right now, including the deception. All right, so just kind of try to laugh it off a little bit. But whatever it is, you'll know when this happens. All right. It does a couple of things. It releases some sort of something that you were holding on to that you thought was really big that's actually really nothing. I mean, this could play out 100 different ways. You know, you may be standing, you may be standing in line at the grocery store with a dermatologist who said, "Oh, that thing on your nose, that's no big deal," or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I have no fucking clue. I have no idea. But for some of you, it's much deeper than that. It's not a superficial thing. All right, it's something that you thought was a big deal, and it isn't. But that, in and of itself, then as you look at that, energy flows back around as you look at the person, and then look at yourself, and almost compare yourself to that person in a way, which allows you to make some improvements in some way. So it's pretty cool. All the way around, it's a pretty cool energy. It's a pain in the ass to explain to a general audience, but it'd be a lot easier if it was just one of you. But at the end of the day, it's pretty important. We got this Hierophant here. These are long-term things. This energy, you will remember this person for the rest of your life. I guarantee it. Just even if it's a stupid, and for a lot of you, it's just a stupid conversation somewhere, right? Nothing more. You will remember that person for a long fucking time. Dare I say the rest of your life. The energy sticks with you for sure. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. All right? So you'll know when this energy is caught up to you, when things feel like a slog. Things feel like they're going slow. Nothing you plan is working out. Right? You're being usually when that happens, you're being directed. All right? Somewhere. You're being sort of pushed in a direction. So you're being pushed towards this. Okay? So that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.